All right, today's aim is let's use graphs of functions to learn about situations. All right, I know this is the first day of our new unit, but I'm going to start off with a lesson 6 because we have covered part of this unit already. And some of this will be review, but there will be some new stuff as well. All right, so lesson 6, features of graphs. 6.1, walking home. Diego is walking home from school at a constant rate. This graph represents function d, which gives his distance from home in kilometers, m, minutes since leaving school. All right, so when we talk about a function being d, they're talking about the dependent variable, which we normally call y, all right, our y-axis, the vertical axis. All right, if this function d, distance, is based on m is our independent variable, which is normally x. All right. And usually if we have one of our variables that's time, that's a good indicator that that's the independent variable, because you can't affect time. Time continues whether or not we want it to, but time affects everything else. All right, so they're using some function notation here. And the activity is use the graph to find or estimate these values. So when they're saying d of 0, what this is really referring to is d of m. It's the distance away from school based on the amount of minutes since they left school. So here they're asking for the distance when it's been 0 minutes since leaving school. So here I can see that we're between 2 and 2.5, so that's about 2.25, right in between 2 and 2.5. All right, d of 12, what's the distance 12 minutes after leaving school? Well, that I can estimate looks to be about 0.9. All right, and if you said 0.8 or 0.95, 0.85, anything in that ballpark is all right. And I should probably add units here, 0.25 kilometers, 0.9 kilometers. The solution to d of m equals 1. Well, if you remember, solution just means what value that's going to make this equation true. So what value of m do I want when my distance from school is 1 kilometer? So I'm going to go to 1 kilometer on the y-axis, and I can see right here that if I draw a line, it looks like that's like about, I would say 11. So I'll say 11 minutes. All right, after 11 minutes, you're 1 kilometer from school. That's what they're trying to get you to say here. Here, how many minutes does it take for the distance to be 0? And that looks like it's about 20 minutes. All right, so that's all 6.1 is really asking you to do. All right, let's continue to 6.2. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stop this video and I'll make a new one for 6.2.